Hello, my name is Gio or Giovanna. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. For today's video, we're going to do another collective reading. We're going to go ahead and start with the astral dice first to kind of sort of pick up and feel what the energy is. Okay, so we have Aquarius right here. So of course we're talking about like futurism, innovation, humanitarianism, unconventional changes, with this Aquarius energy here, air energy. So we could be thinking a lot, we could be a little detached, we could be feeling a little aloof. We have the sun here, so a little bit of ego, a little bit of truth, your personality here, being the center of attention. I'm getting a little bit of Leo energy with this as well, fire. Okay, so we're talking passion, we're talking motivation, childlike wonder with this. I'm getting as well. I'm getting a lot of Leo with this sun. Okay, so you could have your sun in Aquarius, and then we have the number 2. So the number 2 represents partnerships in numerology. So you could be a life path number 2. Okay, you could be born on the second day of the month. You could be born in February, or you could simply just have Aquarius in the second house, your sun in the second house, and the second house is represented by Taurus, represented by Venus. So we're talking luxury, materialism, money, and your self-care, right? So with this Aquarius energy here, in this second house, we could be feeling like there are a lot of changes, a lot of like unconventional or even like forced changes to your lifestyle at home, right? So this could be self-love, this could be luxury, this could be materialism. Maybe you are expanding your perspective on that and like things are changing, you're looking at it from a different way. Maybe for example, you are going from like having a lot of clothes in your closet to minimalizing it to just maybe like the 10 same shirts or like the same 5 pair of jeans, and you're giving away the rest of your clothes to like a Goodwill or to some sort of like organization where you can give back to the community here. And this is something that you feel like is kind of like guiding you intuitively. It's like a truth that you've been grounding in your reality, right? With the sun being here in the astro dice. So I'm definitely just getting like progressive movement in regards to this Taurus energy, this Venusian energy here when it comes to your physical lifestyle, in self-love and materialism here. This could also mean that you are experiencing like a perspective change or an increase in self-value, self-worth, knowing what you deserve. Okay, and there's just a lot of that that's kind of being like weeded out of the shadow and being brought into the light. A lot of it is coming to the truth for you, like wow, like this whole time, you know, this is what I'm worth. I'm a freaking goddess, I'm a freaking god, I'm a king, I'm a queen, and I'm not going to be settling for less. And I'm a king, a queen, a goddess, a god that wants to give back to earth. Like you're doing this. You could have even been like something as simple as like refusing to eat meat because you want to, because food is a way of taking care of your body, right? That's definitely Venusian there. So you don't want to eat meat anymore because in this sense you want to help impact the world, right? You want to reduce your carbon footprint is what I'm getting here, if that resonates with you. um so yeah, so I think that pretty much covers like sort of the energy that we're getting here, is sort of going from like a consumerism sort of way of moving in life to a more conscious one. okay, for lack of better words there. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with an oracle pool. And I'm gonna start with this animal spirit one, or animal oracle one. I hope everybody's been having a wonderful month so far. June is about to end. We're stepping into July. I know July, we're going to see a lot of rewards and results to things. I know a lot of people are being kind of pushed to make very important decisions in their life right now. Some people are going to keep sleeping. Some people are going to be repeating cycles. But I feel like if you're watching this video, you are like, I feel like you're ready to take a step forward into the right direction for your life. And close out chapters, because that's what we do over here, baby. All right, let's see. So we have the turkey spirit. All right, so we have give gratitude and grace. Okay, so this ironically is, for me, high key Venusian energy. Okay, because being the second house and like having the source energy, we are being grateful for what we have. Like it's an energy of abundance, right? When we tap into the frequency of abundance, we are grateful for what we already have, because we have everything that we need and want already, right? And grace as well. That's how feminine energy moves, right? We move with grace. Okay, so if you feel like things have been a little rough lately, or things have been a little rigid, maybe things haven't been going the way that you want it to, and so, you know, you're being called to sort of just give your gratitude and grace and sort of just keep it moving. Okay, don't stay in one spot for too long. Don't try to question it too much, because of course you and I both know, I can guarantee that things are happening for a reason. Things can happen casually too, but right now it just really feels like, again, people are sort of being pushed to really make good decisions here, or decisions that will benefit them, while also closing out like outdated thinking patterns. Okay, so if you find yourself to be the type of person to be complaining a lot, then try to like shift your mindset to a more to one more with gratitude and grace. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and keep that oracle card here, and we are going to start pulling some tarot. So, given that this is, you know, a Venusian reading, I'm going to use my pink deck, which I think is so cute. I saw this deck and I was like, bruh, I need it. Because this is definitely giving like feminine girly pop, lovey-dovey. So, I was like, why not? So, my hands are so tiny. Ew, that sounded weird. I promise you I'm not trying to be quirky or different. But my hands are pretty small. Like, and so, I mean, look. Oh, we got 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. So yeah, so look at that. So it's sometimes it's hard for me to like shuffle things, and you'll see me struggling like trying to shuffle my cards. But anyway, so that 3 of Cards that was there, I feel like it wasn't my intention to like, I wasn't trying to show off the card there, but since it did show, I am going to be talking about it. So the 3 of Pentacles does represent like some sort of like collaboration, networking, talking to people, applying to jobs here. Definitely mostly talking to people about your career, looking for ways to expand, looking for ways to advance. Okay, there is an opportunity to grow from here through talking to people, through networking with people. Okay, so that's definitely there in the air. I'm not surprised that the 3 of Pentacles was the one that popped up there, being that we are talking about like materialism. So not a big surprise to me, but just the extra confirmation for anybody that is watching this video. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of water energy here. We're getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, we have the 10 of Cups. Excuse me. Love that. And the Six of Wands. Yeah. So again, I'm getting that whoever is tapping into this abundant frequency, whoever's tapping into their femininity, people that are closing out chapters and cycles, and they are letting go of like old belief systems and letting go of outdated thinking patterns. I'm getting that, this is in the future for you, okay? Which is this Queen of Cups, who is very intuitively guided. Okay, she is someone who has psychic abilities, someone who is compassionate, understanding, empathetic. Okay, and she is someone who likes to take care of other people. She likes being there for people. Okay, you could have an interest in, like therapy, psychology for people. Okay, you want, maybe you're looking for a way to expand in your career where you're able to like be a mental, some sort of like mental coach, some sort of life coach for people here. All right. And in this deck, the Queen of Cups, she is holding her cup here. But she's not, it doesn't really look like she's looking directly at the cup like in the usual decks. It really looks like she's looking out into the horizon. So this could be someone who, you could be in this period where now you're just looking forward. You're looking for things like what's next to come. And so with the Ten of Cups here, we definitely get that confirmation that, you have a wish fulfillment there coming through. You have emotional stability. You have financial growth stability. You have family wealth here. Okay, just an overall wish fulfillment. All right, like this is a dream come true. And we have the Six of Wands here, which also represents victory, success, recognition, acknowledgement. So it's almost as if like this Queen of Cups is looking at this into the horizon. Notice that the sun looks almost the same in both pictures. Like both people in the cards are looking into the horizon. So it's almost as if like this is at the other side of the water or of the mountains. And so she might not even, I'm so sorry, there, my throat. She might, what's funny is that I'm pretty sure that Taurus is, it rules the throat chakra. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There could be something here about like not expressing yourself. Maybe like toning down your creativity, toning down your communication, your expression, something about not being vocal enough, having to speak your mind more. Maybe some of you guys are looking to go on to like more on social media. To maybe you guys are looking to do like feminine content or like self-care content, self-love content, or you guys have been looking into that. Something about like emotional work here, throat chakras, trying to like get other people to also speak up on their truth as well. The truth is coming up here with the sun. Something about speaking your truth here is what I'm getting a lot. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, so this Queen of Cups, you, the viewer, or maybe you're a cross watcher, I don't know, but this person does not even see that this recognition, this success is there. They're looking into the horizon. She probably is thinking about other things, other possibilities, but this is definitely in the air for her. All right, let's move on. All right. So, of course, the Two of Swords comes out. Like I said, big decisions are needing to be made. Just make sure that you are actually acting on these decisions and not kind of like stalling and avoiding and letting yourself become stagnant. So we have a decision here in your love life, okay? I'm not going to sit here and tell you like, oh my God, this is the love of your life. It's your soulmate. It's your fucking twin flame. It's your whatever the fuck it is. Whoever it is in your love life is all I'm going to say, because I was doing a reading last night and it was just getting way too like complicated. Like for some people it was a karmic cycle that they were completing with someone. For some people it was their lover. For some people it was a situationship. For some people it was someone from their past. And it just gets a little too like a little too messy, like detailed. It just gets too much for collective readings. So I'm just gonna say the Lovers, like this is just someone in your love life, okay? But let's go ahead. Oh shit. Let's go ahead and throw the third card to see what this message is actually trying to come through with. Okay, so yeah, definitely getting lover vibes here. Making a decision with someone in your life, someone in your love life, someone that you love a lot, someone that you care about a lot. You guys connect on a soulmate level. Yes, that is true. You guys connect on a soulmate level. This feels like a relationship, friendship that was destined to meet. Like this was destined to happen. Whatever you guys are experiencing right now was destined to happen. It was meant to happen for a reason, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because the Two of Swords here, the Two of Swords is not to be taken lightly, okay? We're talking about two different paths here. Okay, we're talking about a King of Swords here. So this could be someone who is very serious, detached, cold, distant. They are probably really good with words. The King of Swords is not a bad person, but he is just someone that is very like logically based. He does take action, but he takes action swiftly, and it could come off as like abrasive as well, is what I'm trying to say. So this is that type of person where he could I don't know. I feel like if you know, if when someone is your person, you know, you don't have to make these life-changing decisions. You know what I mean? The universe doesn't have to step in and like remind you or clarify to you that this is a significant relationship for some reason. You just would automatically know, like, okay, yeah, this is my person. Like, I don't need to question this. But you're questioning this for a reason. So it, to me, with the King of Swords being here, it's clearly like quite saying that this person might not be like the most mentally healthy person for you. It's giving like gaslighting, it's giving manipulation, you know what I mean? With this King of Swords, or maybe he's just really cold, he's avoidant or something like that. Okay, so there is something about like this King of Swords being your lover. And again, this is just the beginning of the reading, so I could be wrong. My, you know, like the message could change throughout the reading. But there is a very big decision that needs to make here, that someone needs to make here in regards to a King of Swords being their partner or their friend. Okay, this could have been someone that hurt you. This could have been someone that left you out feeling like you're in the cold. Because I'm definitely getting someone who does not like consider you or respects you the way that they should. All right, we have the High Priestess here. So you intuitively know what you got to do. I mean, this person could also be like hiding things from you, especially being the King of Swords. They could be keeping secrets from you. They could be doing something behind your back. This person comes off as very like emotionally intelligent, but in reality, they're just emotionally detached. My ear is ringing. My right ear is ringing right now. Okay. So the right side of our body is our masculine side. So this is giving like very heavy masculine energy, toxic masculinity here a little bit, where this person um does certain things to sort of feel like they are the alpha or to sort of feel better about themselves. Okay, and this is like there are signs that you have been picking up on with this High Priestess here. You are getting intuitive hits about this person. Okay, so you kind of already know what decision you need to make, but for some reason you're still not acting on it, or for some reason you're stalling on it. We have the Chariot. So yeah, so there is I feel like there is a secret coming to light. Like there is something that is going to be revealed. Some sort of truth that is coming in. This could be like clarity, or this really could just be as simple as like the High Priestess being blessed here with some sort of information. Okay? We have the Empress here. So now that the Empress came into the picture, this could be again some sort of like test, okay, where you are being asked to um make this decision in a way where you are detaching from this person as well. You are letting go of this person and letting your life continue to move you forward without this person coming along. because what I'm getting here is some sort of like level up here, some sort of opportunity here, that whatever you're doing intuitively, like whatever you're being guided to do with this Aquarius and Venusian energy. Remember when I was talking about like going on going on social media and doing content and stuff, or really just like going out and networking, talking to people and applying to jobs and stuff like that. I'm getting some sort of level up here because the Empress, again, Venusian energy, she is someone who is very connected to her femininity, knows her worth, her value, herself, her what she deserves. Okay. And she also owns her business, you know, like she also got her own thing going on. She nurtures herself, she heals herself, she's prosperous, she's creative. Like this is, you know, like she's the mother of the queens, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely getting some sort of level up here in regards to this decision that needs to be made. It's a test. It's like it's again closing out like some sort of cycle based on the way that you see yourself, but based on the way you value yourself. Now take it as it resonates, obviously, like take it with a grain of salt. Leave what doesn't resonate, but you know, like that King of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be a male. Like that could be like someone with very heavily like masculine left-brained energy, where they're kind of lacking that femininity, and that's what they're mirroring back to you. That King of Swords is mirroring back to you your own lack of femininity. Maybe that's why it could be a little bit of a trigger for you, because you are working on your femininity, you are working on being more um um like sitting in that abundant energy where you're able to attract. You don't chase, you attract. And that's kind of what's frustrating about this situation, is because an avoidant person wants you to chase them. Well, most of the time they do. And so the, you know, like obviously you're not having that. Like you know intuitively, you know that you're not doing that. You're not playing games here. You're not doing the mental games, and you're ready to just like move on and level up here. So I got a little sidetracked, sorry. I was saying earlier that like with the Empress, again, she's representing businesses. So maybe you could be wanting to make a business out of something. Taurus is also very like is a very sensitive sign here. So we could also be using like our senses and our psychic abilities to create some sort of service here, to be in service for humans, for humanity, you know, like to be in service for other people is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this situation has been a little challenging for some people, which is why this gratitude and grace is popping up. Like you're doing great, keep moving forward, but remember to stay graceful as well while you're going through this. So 5 of Wands, yeah, we got like external conflict, competition there. I wonder why. 2 of Pentacles, again, the decisions are coming up. Yeah, this is see, I was doing like a reading last night, like just to see what was the energy in the air. This is so similar to what was coming out last night, and I was using a different deck. Okay, I was not using this deck. But with the 5 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles here, you're definitely being asked to really reflect and think about like, do you want to stay in this 5 of Wands energy? And I will go into detail. Yes, okay. So I'm getting a couple messages here with this 7 of Cups. Um, so the 2 of Pentacles is someone who is definitely still stalling on some sort of decision. They are juggling between things. They're kind of like weighing their options. They are taking a very long time to make a decision. And now obviously, like you don't have to rush to make a decision. Take all the time that you need, but also you don't want to stall too much. The only reason why I'm saying that there could be a bit of a stalling, stagnant energy here is because of the 2 of Swords that came out earlier. But with this 2 of Pentacles here, I'm feeling someone that is trying to decide whether they want to keep fighting for a person or not, whether they want to keep fighting for a job or not, like whether they want to keep fighting for this situation that they've been in, or if they're ready to just sort of like close that chapter and move on and like let it go and move on. Like, do you want to stay in this energy of competition, really? Because I feel like someone who really knows themselves and values themselves, they don't need to be in competition, right? That's just me though. I mean, obviously you do whatever you want, but yeah. So with the 7 of Cups here, I'm getting that this is someone that has a lot of wishful thinking. Maybe you're hoping for like a certain outcome. Maybe this is some sort of like there's a lack of grounding here a little bit, right? Your head might be in the air, your minds might be in the air, especially with this Aquarian energy. I know I said that earlier, that some of you guys could be thinking a lot about a certain situation that you're in. So again, making a decision that's rooted in reality, rooted like in the ground, and not some sort of decision that's based on wishful thinking. Okay, so I'm also getting that there is a decision that needs to be made here, and whether like, are you going to stay in competition, or are you going to start focusing on your dream reality? What does your dream reality look like to you? Right? There's a lot of things that we want from our dream reality. So to ground that, what do we need to do? We need to take action, right? We have the Magician. So clearly, you know, you have the power. Like, you are in this abundant frequency, you are attracting, you're not chasing, you are in the process of creating your dream reality. You have all four elements in support of you. You are tapped into that inner power. I'm getting the infinity sign here multiple times. Okay, which means that hello, yeah, abundance. Okay, having that um that tapping into that in eternal frequency of being able to attract things, because you know that you lack nothing. You know that you're always going to receive. You know that there's always an abundance of things. So I'm getting that like some of you guys may not be wanting to close out this chapter, or like let this situation go because of a missed opportunity, or like FOMO, like fear of missing out, or maybe you feel like you're not going to find someone else like this situation. You're not going to find another opportunity like this situation, but I call bullshit. I call bullshit. There's way too many jobs in the world, way too many people in the world to have that sort of thinking. We have the Tower here. Yeah, this is a rough, I mean, yeah, this is rough. Like, this is rough. Like, we're talking like actual subconscious reprogramming here. We're having where people are actually letting go of outdated thinking, old belief systems. Okay, so it does feel like a shock. It does feel like things are burning to the ground. Your reality is being ripped apart, and like the foundation in your life is crumbling. So valid to feel that way. But with the Magician here, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, with the Magician here and now the Seven of Pentacles, you're really being asked to just keep faith. Again, moving with gratitude and grace. Okay, holding on to that faith, and allowing yourself to be patient to see the results is what I'm getting here. Like, the seeds that you planted are not going to grow overnight. So you're gonna have to start poking and stop looking at them every day to see how much it's growing. I'm getting that like you guys have been working really hard in order to have this level up in your life. And so what's happening right now is that, like, I think I said this earlier as well, is that things are being weeded out. The situation that's happening right now is you quite literally, you are like, you're seeing yourself in the mirror in your reality. You are confronting your shadow in this reality. You're being confronted with your self-doubt, your fears, your beliefs right now, and you're being confronted with that so that you're able to weed out the things that just don't work for you anymore. And that's why it feels like such a heavy, like a heavy cycle that we're closing out. But with the Magician here, it's like you're so close to attracting all of the good things in your life. We had the 10 of Cups that came out earlier, that 6 of Wands that came out earlier. We're talking wish fulfillment and success, victory here. It's there. It's definitely there. It's just a very heavy period right now that we're getting through. But it's like it's so close to ending. Like, it's so close to being the end of it. Yeah, see? Ace of Wands. This is a new start. This is like a spark. Okay, something that has been birthed. We're getting butterflies in that picture, transformation, breaking out of your cocoon. We have the Devil here. Again, I'm getting closing out cycles, addictions, letting go of codependency. You could have been in like a codependent sort of dynamic with this situation or job. Attachments is coming through as well. Emotional attachments, emotional cycles. Okay. There's a new beginning for that. There's like a new beginning when it comes to these addictive attachments, toxic cycles, when it comes to your emotions. Okay. You know what's funny is that the moon, I'm pretty sure the moon is represented by Cancer or Pisces. Um, Either way, um, Cancer represents your home life. Okay, so what, your home could also be your temple, your body. So again, letting go of attachments and things that don't benefit you, your emotions, your the well-being of your body. You know what I'm trying to say, the well-being of your energy. So there is definitely like a new start. Like there's a spark, there was like a like a birth when it comes to that, when it comes to some sort of like emotional addiction, emotional attachment that was hidden for so long. This was something that might have been hidden for years. Like maybe you found yourself in the same cycles over and over, and you're just questioning why, and now you're finally being confronted with the truth as to why. And so with that high priestess that came out earlier, of course you're being guided to follow your intuition here. Like the truth could be right in front of your face, and you're being asked to sort of act on that, right? Not stalling on a decision here. Eight of Cups. Yep. Like I said, letting things go, letting the past go, leaving things in the past. You see this person got their cups organized, set up, and they're moving past that. Like they're ready to move forward. They're looking at the horizon at the other side of the water here. And that was kind of the same message that I was getting with that Queen of Cups that was kind of looking towards the sun, and that 10 of Cups where it was like that family looking into the horizon as well, towards the mountains. There's mountains in the back here too. I'm definitely getting just moving towards what's in the future for you. We have the Five of Cups here. Oh wait, sorry, wrong one. We have the Five of Cups. So yeah, so we're letting go of disappointment, resentment, heartbreak. We're letting go of melancholy. Like we're letting go of sadness, of things that kept us in this emotional cycle where we were just like addicted to these negative emotions because we were so attached to certain things. Okay. Wow, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Wow. I don't usually do reversals. Like my whole deck is upright. The fact that this came out in reverse is wild, because this is in reverse. This card is actually pretty positive, because this is the opposite of stagnant. Now, this is like the roads and the paths ahead of you have been opened, or they're going to open, or they're in the process of opening. Like things are super fucking clear now. There's no doubt about it. There's no more doubt. There's literally no more space for doubt and fear, because they're being burned by the light. They're literally being like set on fire. Like they're disintegrating is what I'm getting here. You know the truth. You know what you need to do. There's no more room for self-doubt and questioning things and wondering why, how, when, what, where. That there's now the roads are clear, as crystal clear as it can get, clear as day. I keep seeing like this mental image of like a sun ray beaming through the dark and burning like all of like these demons and self-doubt and fear, like these spirits that feed off of that. I'm getting them like stepping into the sunlight and literally burning. Like that's how protected you are right now, is what I'm getting. All right, how many minutes are we in? We're in 34 minutes. Not bad. I'm going to do one more throw and then we're going to end this. Four of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, another wish fulfillment. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? King of Wands. Listen, listen, listen. If you're stressing the situation that you're in now, I'm telling you, just give your thanks and be graceful about it. Like, legit, because there is a period, like, literally just calm down, relax. You have nothing to worry about. Get your rest, take care of yourself at home, do your little self-care routine to get you feeling at peace again, because you have the Ten of Pentacles with a King of Wands here. Are you joking? Like, we got someone here, fire energy, so this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But someone here, attractive, charming, adventurous, funny, okay? Someone who is energetic, playful. They also work on themselves. I'm getting that that's why there's this attraction there. I'm getting that's why you guys are crossing paths, are going to be crossing paths. You're going to get to know this person. This person could be a friend, a romantic lover. This could be someone, but from a job, you know, they want to give you like this opportunity, but I'm telling you, it is possibly like one of the best opportunities that you can get with this Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's almost as if like this is way better than whatever the fuck you were being offered before. Okay, if this is in regards to like a career thing, we're talking like generational wealth. Okay, there could be some sort of inheritance for a very small amount of you guys. With this King of Wands, someone could be coming to you about some sort of inheritance. But for a lot of you, this is someone who wants the same thing in the future as you, friendship or romantic. But this is someone who has the same vision as you, and that's what's important, is that, you know, are you going to allow yourself to stay in this like competitive energy where you don't even know if you and this person have the same vision of the future together? Or are you going to let, you know, close this chapter, let it go, let yourself be intuitively guided, and allow your energy, your roads, your paths to open up to this King of Wands with this Ten of Pentacles? Because the Ten of Cups came out earlier, that Six of Wands came out earlier, the Chariot came out earlier, all pointing towards success, victory, and wish fulfillment. When you learned that lesson, when you're able to let go of those attachments and toxic cycles, right? It's at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. Okay, so this is someone who sees you for you. Again, it could be friendship or romantic. Okay, I mean, I'm getting like a little bit of romance here, but take it as you will. Okay, like, I don't, you know, maybe this is a time where you kind of just need to focus on yourself. Like, I'm getting that, don't focus on love. Like, don't try to like focus on like, oh my God, who am I gonna meet next? Blah, blah, blah. No, just focus on yourself. But regardless, I'm getting someone here that connects with you on an emotional level, where they help you feel like seen, and they allow you to be vulnerable so much that it's healing for you. It's like this reciprocated energy here with this Two of Cups. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty good. I mean, this was a great reading. I could see why like this Aquarius energy was here, is because also we are in the age of Aquarius. Like, there's just a lot of changes that are being pushed to be made. Okay. Awakenings happening. Yes, awakenings. The Tower did come out earlier, so all right. Now for your oracle at the end of the reading. I'm getting that I should pull from like this intuitive awakening deck, because I know that some of us are struggling a bit when it comes to listening to our intuition. We could be second guessing things, and that's okay. All right, we're human, not a big deal. So let's see. Oops. You see what I mean? Like, do you see how big these freaking cards are? Like, I don't know how people just shuffle so easily. All right, that's enough. All right. All right, I'm going to pull two of these because these have pretty lengthy messages in them. Okay, you're being directed to work more proactively with your spiritual guidance squad, the team of angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that support you. Reach out in your thoughts, journal, or prayers, and watch for helpful people, resources, opportunities, or intuitive guidance to show up. Your free will requests empower your guides to do more. Nice. So, once again, if you find yourself in a state of like where you're just questioning things, complaining a lot, and sort of like not knowing what to do, then was pretty direct. Okay, you can start journaling more, praying more, and looking for the people and focusing on the people that actually love and support you. Okay, because that's going to help you feel a lot more positive and optimistic about what's to come next. And then we have adopt and adapt intuitive rituals. Rituals are not necessary to access your intuition, but for some people, rituals may heighten, encourage, or focus intuition. Rituals can be as simple as lighting a candle, saying a prayer, placing your hand over your heart, ringing a bell, or sitting in a certain spot. Adapt the rituals of others. Yeah, see? So, prayer is coming up a lot here. Yes, I knew I was getting that earlier too, with like that lack of faith, or there was like a little bit, or was that last night's reading? I don't remember, but I know that like, in hard times, sometimes we tend to like ask, why is this happening to me? Like instead of like just fully trusting the process. So definitely getting some of that in here with this. So praying more is huge because it came out in both of them. So definitely just pray um more often. And like they're saying here, you can reach out to your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides in journaling as well, lighting a candle, placing your hand over your heart, okay? Changing up the routine that you have in order to tap in more into your intuition, okay? So that way you can feel a little more at ease in trusting the process. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this over here. All right, so that is the end of the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys feel seen and heard and felt. Um, if this resonated with you, feel free to leave a comment, a like, or subscribe. If it didn't resonate with you, that's okay. I don't expect it to. You can always look at a different video. Aside from that, you will find the link to book a one-on-one with me in the description box below, and you can also find my socials in there. And I will catch you guys later. Oh, and obviously, I do want to give my gratitude to our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for allowing us to connect with them today. We are very grateful for being able to connect with you on these clear, concise, and accurate messages that allowed us to connect deeper with our intuition and insights for guidance. So thank you for that. Always very appreciative that we have a spirit team that is watching, supporting, loving, helping us, and guiding us in these very expansive times, might I say. Okay. All right. So that is it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, my little earthlings.